with my clients with Chevron, they have a pension, they have a 401k, and on their pension, we're the ones that fill out the paperwork for them, and they just have to come in and sign it. They have Chevron Retiree Medical. We help them get signed up for Chevron Retiree Medical. When it comes time for Social Security, we have them in our office and sign them up for Social Security. When it comes to Medicare, Chevron has a partnership with VIA Benefits, which is an exchange program for the Medigap and the Prescription D part. We have the clients here in my office and we help them sign up for all of those things. So we literally help them with every aspect of their retirement life. My view of ownership as a believer is that God owns everything we have. I mean, God owns our children, God owns our house, God owns our vehicles, and God definitely owns our money. We are called to be stewards, really great stewards of that money. And there's the parable of the talents, where one person was given 10 talents, one person 5 talents, one person 1 talent. And the ones with 10 and 5, they doubled theirs before the master came back. The one with 1 just buried it. It didn't even earn interest. And so when the master came back, the master took away the 1 talent and said, "You wicked servant, like you could have at least put it in the bank and collected interest, but you didn't." And then the one that got 5 talents, the one that got 10 talents, they had doubled theirs. And so he said, "Well done, good and faithful servant." If you have children, adult children, that right now you are watching them and watching how they're using their own money and they're being great stewards, then why don't you think about blessing them right now with this $16,000 per child per person you can do from the IRS that they don't have to pay taxes on, you don't have to claim on a gift tax return. Why don't you do that if you have children who are already being good stewards? Because it will impact their lives more now than when you die. It's funny because I had told multiple of my clients before Christmas this year that they should consider doing that. Since then, I've had several of them come back and give the stories of just how overwhelmed their kids were and how grateful they were, and just how they talked about how they want to be good with this money that their parents have entrusted them with. Here's another area where I feel like male, and I'm not picking on male financial advisors at all, I'm hoping to give them great advice here, but I feel like male financial advisors have failed in connecting with wives, and especially wives who either have never worked or wives who've had jobs that are much less than her husband. If she's bringing much less to the table, a lot of times the male financial advisors don't see her as valuable. When truly, if it's a healthy marriage, she has so much say on who they're picking for the financial advisor. And that's why the statistics out there show that when a husband dies, 70% of the time, the wife is going to move to a different financial advisor because she never felt connected with the one that she was with. Right. By the end of meeting 1, my goal is always to have connected with that wife.